There she is, Fiskarkona, the fisherman's wife. So she's guarding here the port to Svolvær, the capital of Lofoten. I just love Lofoten. I think every single Norwegian agrees that this is like the pearl of Norway. So today, we're actually going to spend the whole day showing you the best things to do in Svolvær. I know we just arrived on dry land, but one of the best things that you can do here in Svolvær is to go for a sea eagle safari. We're looking for the sea eagle safari, not the seagull. Yeah, that's right. Not the seagull safari. You know where it is? The Lofoten Islands, they have some of the largest sea eagle populations in the world. So when you get on a ribboat, you can really speed through the landscape. You can see the beautiful islands and mountains just coming straight up out of the fjord. And if you're lucky, you can also see sea eagles soaring above you with wingspans up to 2.5 meters long. And me, as someone working on the Hurtigruten ships who sail through these waters, I've been able to do this a few times, and it's absolutely breathtaking. To the cod! One of the other amazing things you can do here from Svolvær is to experience a bit of authentic Norwegian fishing culture, coming out on one of these traditional boats. And this is where you can try your own hand at fishing cod, haddock, and mackerel, all with the help of a team of local professionals who can show you how it's done. And really just taking part in a tradition that's been going on up here in the north for centuries. And come on, who wouldn't want to just go for a joyride on one of these beauties, huh? But if you don't want to catch your own fish, don't worry, the locals of Lofoten have been doing this for centuries. So the first thing you'll see as you come sailing into Svolvær is stockfish. And why is it called stockfish? Stock in Norwegian means wooden pole. All over Svolvær and the rest of Lofoten, you'll find wooden A-frames dotted around the landscape, and hanging from them is cod and all other kinds of fish that are drying using nothing other than the Arctic cold air. And then because the fish heads take a little bit longer to dry, then later in the season, you might see entire racks just like this one with nothing but heads hanging. Wow, look at these teeth. The most important question is, how does it taste? So there are many different ways of preparing stockfish, but perhaps the most accessible is buying these sort of dried fish snacks. So here, Tørrfisk, this is made out of cod, 82% protein. This is just a lean protein snack. And here we have more like dried fish crisps. If you're gonna buy it, don't open it on a plane or something, because they have been known to be quite pungent. Oh, that smells good. It's hard to bite into. You need to get like with the length of the fibers. And then it's a bit of a chewing marathon. Not very salty. It doesn't taste as fishy as you would expect. And let's try the crisps. I'm expecting more of a crunch. Oh, there we go. And they've got a bit of added salt to them as well. Ali, we need someone from the international crew to have a go. Which one do you want to try?
Try this one.
All right, go for it. You invited some guests over, you're serving them some nice Norwegian stockfish crisps.
Pretty good.
Yeah? Yeah, they got like a nice crunch to them. While you're here in Svolvær, get onto Svinøya, visit the pier, and then you can see the statue Fiskarkona, the fisherman's wife. And she was put up to commemorate all the fishermen who lost their lives at sea, and also the women who were left behind waving goodbye to their husbands and sons. So it's well worth the visit to pay your respects to the statue and take in the views here of the Arctic Ocean and imagine what it must have been like to make your living as a fisherman here during the harsh winter months. Svolvær is known as the gateway to the Lofoten Islands, and there's so many different ways to explore the surrounding waters when you're here. You can continue your journey on the Hurtigruten ship in luxury, but if you're getting off here in Svolvær, then you have a lot of other options as well. For example, you can get a ride with the Brim Explorer, fully electric cruise ship that can take you to places like Henningsvær, the traditional fishing village spread on lots of islands with the iconic view of a football stadium right by the ocean. Or you can head into the famous Trollfjord right around the corner from Svolvær itself. But if you want to get up real close to nature, there's just one way to do it. And that's getting out on the water yourself. I've recruited producer Vilde to be my chauffeur for the day. This is amazing. This is literally, we started from the center of Svolvær and now just a 10-minute row out. Here we are. We can get really close to the scenery and the mountains here, and now we can really understand why there are so many troll legends in this part of Norway. You see these epic mountains coming out, and of course we know that they are all trolls who've been turned to stone. So there's so many old fairy tales explaining the landscape, stories of troll battles. That's how the Trollfjord was made. A troll king who dropped his axe on a mountain and it cleaved out the fjord. And you could imagine them coming out at night and then being turned to stone in the sunlight, leaving them here as the epic mountains of Lofoten. Everything changes so quickly here. Time to start paddling home, I think. So just came out of a small snowstorm, and now we need some help to warm up. After a full day in Arctic Lofoten exploring, then there's no better way to round off than sweating in a sauna. And you can't leave Svolvær without trying out swimming in the Arctic! Woo! Woo! That means we've got a little bit of time before we need to go and get the ship, and oh no, she's leaving. No, we gotta go! We gotta go get it! Let's go! Wait! Wait up! Svolvær truly is the gateway to the Lofoten Islands, but it's a wonderful destination in its own right with so many things to do. Be that going out on the water, on a cruise, for a fishing trip, or kayaking between the islands, going swimming in the fjord after the hike in the mountains, or sampling local delicacies and just enjoying the life in the town. It has something for everyone. So now that we continue our journey along the Norwegian coast, we say goodbye to Fiskarkona until the next time we return to Svolvær.
So if you want to know what it's really like sailing the Norwegian coast, watch this video next. And find out more about our voyages at the link in the description.